Well, guys, in Rio we have lots of places, of poor places, and communities, and places where lots of war and are really dangerous, and others more calm, more safe. Okay, try to be cool and Brazilian. How to look like a Brazilian.
For as long as I can remember, I've been obsessed with the favelas in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I've always wanted to see them. I've heard a lot about them. In order to do this, you can't go on your own. You have to have a guide. I had Myra. She was the local. She knows what to expect. She knew where to take me. She knew where I couldn't go. The first thing we did was negotiated a motorcycle ride to the top. This is where I needed Moira. She speaks Portuguese. We settled on a number, and we were off. I wasn't really sure what I could record and what I couldn't, but this is just too good of an opportunity to pass up. Prior to going, I was told that if you're riding in a car, you have to have your windows down at all times. Same thing for your sunroof, it has to be open. You have to be able to see inside. The favelas are run by the drug dealers. They can be very dangerous. I was in Vidigal though, that's one of the safer favelas. But even though it's safe at 1 minute, the next minute it can become a problem. So you always have to just be on the lookout. Just recently, they started letting foreigners in. They realized they can capitalize off of them. The motorcycle rides up, the restaurants, the shops. It benefits them having foreigners come. I brought Jatin along with me. He's my friend from India. He's seen a thing or two himself, so I thought he'd be a good partner to have with me. The motorcycle dropped us off at a soccer field. It was actually a really peaceful situation. I wasn't really expecting that. Gave us an inside look at how they live, though. Once we were past the soccer field, Myra wanted to take us on a hike. That wasn't on my radar, but she said it was incredible. I'm definitely not the hiking type. It's not really my thing. And I learned it's not Jatin's either. But you kind of got to do it. She was taking us up to the highest point. Supposedly it was going to be an amazing view. I just had no idea what I was in for. It actually turned out to be quite brutal.
Have water if you want. This is São Conrado, Pedra da Gávea, né? Favela da Rocinha e pra lá Gávea.
I'm winded.
Cachorro! Ai, cachorro, cadê seu dó? Cadê a pessoa? O que foi?
I'm at the Vidigal Favela, but it's actually turned into a hike.
With the view.
Wasn't really expecting this, but I'm working my way up to the top. As you can see, we're drinking beer.
Very helpful.
Look at that view. But it's about an hour hike. Got dropped off on the motorcycle. Still got a ways to go. Jatin, we made it to the top.
Yeah, at last. Go!
That was easy.
Huh? That's quite easy.
We made it to the top, Myra.
Yeah, almost.
Almost, okay.
There.
Whew.
Don't roll down.
I'll try not to. That would be horrible to make it all the way up just to fall off. Whoa! I got it. Hi. Wow.
There is more over there.
Come on, Jaden. Where are you? It's getting dark. Right at the top. Jatin, we have to be to the top. Moira, are we at the top?
I didn't take you till here, but don't see the view.
Okay.
Coming there.
After 2 hours, we finally made it to the top. And though I complained for the most part the whole way up, it was worth it. This view's spectacular. It really was difficult though. But man, look at that. Amazing. You can smoke on
I
camera.
can smoke.
Okay, Jatin,
Yeah.
we're at the top.
Yeah.
What did you learn from this hike?
It was a great view, but never try it again.
Moira, since you're a local, what's your opinion of this hike? It was pretty easy for you.
I think smoking is good for me.
Okay, I think you're onto something. And for me, I'm not even really trying to put myself on camera because I'm soaked with sweat. Look terrible. But look at this. Hey, Jatin,
Yeah.
we're almost to the bottom. How much would you be willing to do this again for? 100 US dollars?
Never.
200 US dollars?
Not at all.
No. 300?
No.
500?
No.
Man. 1,000?
No.
Oh, wow.
Go to 10,000.
How much would you do this again for?
Go to 10,000. I'll do that.
$100?
No, I can go. You pay coconut juice, and I go there faster than you.
Okay.
I can think about going at 10,000.
While wandering around, we came across a shop that sells acai. I had to stop. It's about as authentic as it gets. Jatin wasn't familiar with it, so it's kind of exciting having him experience it for the first time. As I look around, we were really in the heart of things. It's incredible. But we still had another motorcycle ride up. We're at the halfway point. We had one last ride to the top. Moira wanted to take us to a restaurant with a view overlooking Rio de Janeiro as well as the favela. She wanted us to have a caipirinha and just take it all in. When I arrived here, I had no idea we'd be riding motorcycles around. I thought we'd be walking or taking cars. This was a very pleasant surprise. It's a great way to be able to see everything and see it quickly, especially as it started getting dark. It really is a crazy environment though. And as a tourist, we did stick out. After spending the day riding motorcycles around Vidigal Favela and climbing to the top of the mountain, we were all exhausted. On the way back down, we found a restaurant with a view overlooking Rio de Janeiro from the favela. We decided to stop and have a drink. We wanted to take it all in. We knew this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We wanted to make the most of it. We each had a caipirinha and discussed the plan to get back down. This was the most dangerous part. It's 9 o'clock at night. It was getting dark. We had about a 30-minute trip ahead of us. But for the moment, We just wanted to take it all in and enjoy it. Now I'm on my way back down. When I started this day, I didn't know what to expect. I thought maybe I'd feel threatened, anticipated feeling on edge. It couldn't have been more opposite. They welcomed me into this favela. Even though I was a foreigner, not from there, they made me feel at home. That was probably the craziest part for me. Granted, I always kept my eyes out, because you never really know. But my experience was very positive. I'd recommend anybody that has this opportunity to do it. You just have to have the right person taking you. There's definitely a language barrier, so if you go in not speaking any Portuguese, that'd be a struggle. And risky. As long as you have someone with you that knows what they're doing, you can do it, and I'd highly recommend it. I was amazed at how many shops there were also. I don't know why that surprised me, but it did. A lot of these people don't even leave the favela. This is where they live, this is where they stay. They spend all day here. Their school's here. Their friends are here, their family's here, their businesses are here. This is where they live. It's definitely a lot different than my childhood. But with that being said, I can appreciate it. The day went a lot smoother than I anticipated as well. It's a day I'll never forget. I want to go to another favela. I'd like to have another experience and compare it. But if you're going to do it, Vidigal is definitely the one to go to. It was a little bit sad finishing my day, though. There was so much anticipation. The night before, I could barely sleep. I was a little scared. But that's not the way it turned out. Just pointing at the finish line. Rounding the last corner. It's probably about a 10 to 15 minute ride. I sped it up, obviously. And we made it to the end.
Back where we started the day 5 hours ago. Vidigal Favelas, Rio De Janeiro, Brazil. Traveling Tyler style. Amazing day. I'm out.